Hi, my name is Brian Cassady, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Up the Sleeve. Today I have a short sleeve t-shirt on just to kind of illustrate the whole point in this series of messages I'm giving on my transition from a hobbyist magician to a professional. It happened in a very short amount of time, and what I want to do with you is take you behind the scenes, a look behind the curtain of my life as a magician, going up the sleeve, so to speak, where everybody thinks magicians hide things. And by the way, very few magicians still hide things up their sleeves. There's not a whole lot going up and down the sleeve, but nevertheless, I want to give you as much exposure to my life as a performing professional, as a magician, as I possibly can without giving away the secrets to the tricks per se. I got interested in magic, as I said on the last particular installment of Up the Sleeve, as a youth, as a young kid from the 4th grade to high school. I left it for about 35 years and came back to it roughly 2 years ago as a hobby. And I can tell you that that hobby quickly transitioned into a profession, a lucrative, profitable profession where I am available as a magician throughout the Central Valley, the Bay Area, and the foothills, performing nightly at times and at least weekly. The major transition for me was 3 successive events that I really forced myself into. And that is the message I want to communicate today. That if you want to grow, then you gotta get it in your mind that success is not your best friend, that failure is not your worst enemy. Because in failure, there can be tremendous growth. And you never know what you can do until you take those steps of faith that are beyond what you think you can do. Go in over your head and just see what you're made of, see what the outcome might be. I can tell you, for me, my coming out party was the Sacramento or the California State Fair held in Sacramento at Cal Expo. I volunteered with the Magicians Guild to do four 3-hour venues. And within that time, I found out that I was capable of performing. Shortly thereafter, I began going to a magic club in Sacramento, and again, I forced myself to perform in front of professional magicians during the times that we met. And again, a little intimidating, but I wanted to grow as quickly as possible as a professional. Following that, I joined a magic contest in Roseville, or I entered a magic contest, and I went in just wanting to compete. Lo and behold, I was the first place People's Choice winner for stand-up magic. So I found out that I could perform. But even if I hadn't have won, I can tell you that the growth that would have taken place, that did take place, win or lose at that contest, put me forward. Shortly thereafter, I was walking through the streets of Sonora, and I saw a banner across the street that was advertising the Magic and Music Festival. It's an annual music festival, actually Magic in the Night, that's performed every year in Sonora. I called the phone number and I was hired. It was my first paid gig. And the message I want to communicate to you today is that if I had sat in this office and just did card tricks in front of a mirror or just tried to fool family and friends from my house, I wouldn't be a professional today. What it took from me was getting in over my head, performing in front of professional magicians at an IBM meeting in Sacramento, reading a banner and calling the number, having never performed, and presenting myself as a magician for hire, going into a contest, not knowing how well I would do, and lo and behold, you win. Going to the state fair and completely exposing myself over a period of 12 hours performing magic. All of this to say that is what forced the transition. Me doing something that there was very little chance of success at, even if I applied myself 110%. As a result, I grew. The word is growth, not success. And I want to encourage you today. Do you have an interest, a desire, a passion, something you're sitting on right now that you haven't acted on, or you're waiting for the perfect time to be involved or to take that step? Chances are it's not going to happen for you. But it can happen if you'll just step out. Do whatever it is that you think you want to do 100%. Even if you know there's a great chance for failure, because you're in this for growth, not success. And in the end, failure could be a breeding ground for future successes. So with all that said, I wish you all the encouragement and motivation and whatever it is that you're pursuing. My profession, my pursuit has been magic. For you, it could be just about anything. But what I want to do is encourage you to get in over your head, invest yourself 100%, because you just don't know. You might come out a winner in the end. With that, I wish you all the wonder that this life can bring, and may the mystery of life be yours. Thank you.